Hello, Model Railroad Talk fans. It's your host, The Bandit, here with yet another YouTube video for you, my favorite listeners and followers. My last video was a tip on using, and yes, I'm looking down at it, crushed walnut shells for ballast. While this video is not the video that I have gotten my pigment in yet, excuse me, to color the ballast a little bit. But this video, I'm actually going to be doing, I'm going to turn it around and record. I'm going to be doing, not really operations, but I got in some new box cars that and I've got them all stacked up on one track, but I've got I basically got a quote car, a tank car, and two reefers I want to pull out of that lineup and move them to another track. So I'm going to record that here shortly. But in the meantime, I wanted to give you guys, I guess, a tip. Another tip, I guess, is the best way to put it. And bear with me on the video. I'm learning. I actually have a new tripod. Actually, from last video, I have doing that now instead of using, like I showed you in that one, the mic and stuff. So I'm excited about it. But if you have a railroad that you don't have your outlets on a switch to where you can switch the, your DCC system off and on and everything, you're reaching down, plugging. This is a great way to do it. Without looking it up, and I should have looked it up, but I want to say it didn't cost me more than 20 or 25 bucks. I'm going to flip the camera around. So there's my system. Okay. Up there's my Digitrax. Sorry, folks. You can see right there's my Digitrax power, and that's my 12-volt power. So I actually have, and you can't really see it, but I have this remote up here. Okay, this is a remote that push the on button, and you can see that right there is my temporary power on light to let me know that the system's up and running without having to look down there. Basically, that is, bear with me on the camera work, folks. People, I'm new to this. That basically is a wireless switched. It's a single plug going into the wall, and it comes out to 3 plugs, standard outlet plugs, and that's a remote, so you can do it wirelessly. So, like I said, it was between 20 and 30 bucks on Amazon. And I know there's more expensive ones. This one's just 3. I only needed 3 to be able to run both of those, and I have 1 spare. But just a quick tip for you. If you are in a situation where you would like to be able to switch, you have a 12-volt supply, you want to be able to switch it all on and have it all be on with one push of the button, that's the way to do it. Look it up on Amazon or your favorite place to purchase a wireless, basically power outlet, I guess is the best way to put it. So what we're going to do is I was going to, like we've stated before, I am new at the video thing, folks, and I'm doing this on my phone, and I'm trying to get you guys the best possible quality. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take this car, this car, and this car, and move them over to this track here, so all of our box cars can be in the same spot. I am running the Digitrax system. I'm using my UT6. This is the, I have the duplex, I think is what they call it, set up to where, it's radio. I don't have to plug it in. So basically what we're going to do is I'm going to look at for you folks. We're going to take clear down there. I'll zoom in here. We are going to use our switcher, and we're going to come back here, and we are going to switch some cars. So I hope this is something that y'all like. No, none of this is really prototypical, but like I said, right now, this is just the beginning stages. These are the 4 new cars. Yes, while they are, if you may see them, they're UPS cars. They are getting converted over to my railroad, the Iowa Eastern Railroad, which the Iowa Eastern Railroad's call letters are IERC. So what I use, if you see the yellow pieces on there, and you'll see it on that right there, but you'll see it on my switcher, my other locomotives. I'm using Post-it notes to basically mark my trains. Oops, I need to push this car back a little more. It's just easier until I can get the time to, because right now my focus is starting to do get my track. Oops, let me do that. I'm talking with you folks, fine folks, my fellow. I got my deal stuck. Talking with you folks and losing track of what I'm doing. But I want to get my track airbrushed first, which I don't know. Last video we kind of showed you. You may be able to see in this one here, but as we get down, basically these first 3 tracks up to about here, they're weathered because I was testing out my colors. I like the colors the way they turned out, but when I start moving some of these, you'll see back here that's not done yet. So, like I said, I got these 3 cars here and that reefer I want to move from this track over to this track. Right now, these are my Gons that will be going into the steel mill, which is over this way. I got to do work on these 4 cars. I just got them in. They've got the plastic couplers on them. They're Lifelike Proto 1000s, but I got them for cheap. Got a great deal on them. So and they're all numbered. The numbers weren't, they were all numbered the same. There was no option to get other numbers. So, those, I'm not going to necessarily repaint the whole box. I'm just going to do like a patch over with probably gray paint. I've got, for now, I've got, well, don't do that, folks. Not paying attention. I got sidetracked here, folks. This is the regular guy way, folks. This is what makes me different than these other productions, because I got all my dwarf signals. If you can see, I had them over on my track. I wasn't paying attention and ran right over and derailed the switcher. But before I do any more, so I don't have a full catastrophe, I just got some dry transfer letters here that I'm going to temporarily use once I get to that point, that I'm going to do a gray patch over, and where they do the square, and then I'll either gray or depending on the color, and then I'll use those to those dry transfers to mark them out. The UPS, I'm actually gonna, to get the UPS and all that off there, I'm probably going to mark them up. I probably won't take them completely off, but I'll mark them up, fade them really bad so you can't really quite see it. Nothing against UPS, but and I'm not saying nothing. Ooh, and these couplers, these plastic couplers that come on the Proto 1000s, not cutting them down, but holy cow, they're a pain in the butt to unhook from a KD. There we go. Oh, wrong way. They definitely hook again. This is the real everyday guy way. Come on, folks. If you watched one of my favorite YouTubers for model railroading, Steve Brown, on It's My Railroad, like he says, This is me, regular guy way. So I'm sure there's some modelers out there that are cringing right now because I'm not running prototypical and stuff like that. And you know what? It's my railroad, folks. And that's what I love about this hobby. You can do as much or as little as you possibly want. The other thing I got to do, I stated with these, the new ones are, I got to change the couplers out, and I got to change the wheel sets out. While they do have metal wheels, they're plastic axles. I run Intermountain metal wheel sets. I guess until I run out of them, and then I will probably convert over to probably KD metal wheel sets. Actually, I got to order some KD metal wheel sets anyways, because I've only got 33-inch wheels of the Intermountains left from years ago, and I need to get some 36s in. But there again, priorities. And I have not gotten any more of my bench work done because I know what I'm going to do. I know you can see this, but when I go that way from the edge there, I know what I'm going to do around behind the computer. The CEO of the Iowa Eastern Railroad, aka the better half, the girlfriend, she only allotted me so much real estate. So while I still pretty much thinking I'm going to do double deck, I'm still not 100% sure. Right now, I am for sure planning on getting my bottom level done first before I worry about getting the second level. As you can see over here, I've got my riser going up to the second level. Yes, it is a very steep grade, and I'm sure if you're looking down it, there's some spots I got to adjust, but it's all down the road. But that's why I'm worrying about getting this done. But I know I'm going to go around there, which that's going to get done first with the two main lines. But once I get around there, because it's just going to be probably a 4-inch wide, very close, like this wide here, if you can see this, for the main line around there, and it's going to go behind the computer. But the thing is, I'm not sure if I'm going to go directly behind me as well as around where our furnace is, because that's what sucks. Our furnace is like right in the middle of the basement. So as soon as you come down the stairs, it's the furnace, and that sucks. But hey, you got to adapt and overcome, right, folks? So yeah, I'm not sure. I already know I'm going to be basically going around where my back is right now. Right now, I'm parking my switcher. Apparently, I don't understand why that wasn't working. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm already going to go around behind me, but I'm not sure if I'm going to try to go around the front side of the furnace area. So if you can see, let's see here. So like this wall right here, the track's going to come around. It's going to basically come from over here, loop around behind the computer, and come around and come up here and kind of go over here. The TV is going to be gone. But back here, well, let me do this. You can see better. Back here, I'm thinking about going in front because the stairs are right over here. I'm thinking about running, I don't even know. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a track around over there or if I'm just going to do like a well, that's probably 7 foot, if I remember right, when I built that. Probably a 7 foot staging yard off, not scenic or nothing. 4-track, maybe 5-track. Basically, I don't want to go over probably 6 to 8 inches wide. For the fact that, and it's going to have to be something to where it's going to be one big shelf to where if we have to get into, God forbid, we have to replace the furnace or anything like that. I'm going to, sorry, I'm adjusting the camera. I can see it's off a little bit. I can just unzip it and unbolt it and, disconnect it from the other tracks, and there you go. So that's why I'm trying to figure out the logistics. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of an operating, not really an operating session. I've still got more work to do. I got to do my car cards for the new 4 new box cars. Actually, I just ordered 4 more locomotives today off of Facebook Marketplace. I'm getting a Jeep 38. It's chassis paint, which that's going to get a complete repaint. An SD 45-2, I believe it is. It's either SD 40 or a 45-2. That's in CP rail, which that'll stay because I'm doing the Iowa Eastern. That's going to be a lease one that Iowa Eastern leased from CP. And then I got 2, and all these are used. I got a heck of a deal on them. $30 for a locomotive. They're Athearn blue box, but I got decoders over here. So, I also got 2 BNSF C44-9s, which once I get my track done, and corners and stuff, I'm going to need those and my 2 FP45s. I'll probably need all 4 of those at minimum to pull the cars that I own right now in my yard. I'm probably going to need at least those 4 locomotives to pull it up this grade, because it is a very steep grade, but I only have so much space. So anyways, this is a little longer video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, please. I really appreciate the ones that have. I hope that you guys are enjoying the upgrades that I'm doing just a little bit at a time. It takes a little bit. It's a lot when we do have a new Patreon member. So thank you to the Patreon member, Stump. He goes by, and every little bit helps. It goes to upgrade equipment. So we have this. So like when I was operating and I was down at the other end there, I would have had to carry. I would have had to set the mic down, and that would have been in the way, and it wouldn't have sounded as good. So little things like this, like these little mics and stuff, is all for you folks. So same with the video. I'm actually hoping by the end of the month to actually upgrade my phone. I've got an S21 Plus. I'm looking at upgrading to a Samsung, going to the S23 Ultra, because it's actually got an 8K camera on it. Probably only recording 4K because most people only can get 4K right now. So, but yeah, I'm trying to upgrade and do everything I can for you, my listeners, my followers. So please like and subscribe, share my channel. I want to hit 50 subscribers so I can start going live for you guys. Go to our TikTok. We're close. We're about 200, just shy of 200, or around 200 away from being able to go live there. Go to our Facebook page, Model Railroad Talk. You can email us, modelrailroadtalk@gmail.com. And you can go to our website, www.modelrailroadtalk.com. Sign up. It's free, easy sign up. Basically, you just need your name and an email address. We won't spam you. We don't sell your information. Then you'll have access to our brand new forums, whatever you want to call it. Go in, list it, and as we build members, you all can help each other. We can all help each other. There's also groups on there for you to share pictures of your railroad, stuff like that. So thank you for watching again. That was, on that note, folks, that beep was my remote for my DC or my Digitrack's telling me, hey, stupid, you forgot to shut me off. So I'm going to shut off so you don't waste battery. So anyways, thank you for watching. I look forward to doing more of these videos for you guys. Getting into the video thing is actually starting to excite me. I'm getting ideas and I'm enjoying it. So thank you all. And until the next time, folks, keep your train on the tracks and be safe.